Hey, it's Jody here at Flop-Eared Farm, and I have a new Cutfile Friday for you. I am using a super cute cut file from the Hit Kit Club. It is a heart with some flowers, and last week I painted the cut file, so this week I'm going to back it. I think it's an easy way to get a lot of color on one page. Now, I didn't do every little tiny opening with something different. Like the big flower is one color, the leaf is one color. The two tulip-ish flowers are the same. And then I got a little pink flower, and then I got two blue ones. The two on the left. I'm going to back with that baby blue you see there. Now, most of this is from the Hip Kit Club January 2019 main kit. And I grabbed a few pieces of paper from, oh gosh, I think it was either the June or July Hip Kit Club kit. I also grabbed some acrylic pieces that I thought would be really nice on this layout. I don't know if you could tell my pictures. One of them is a sunflower. I try to grow these every year. I have, since we lived in Clinton, Tennessee, I would always try to grow a couple of rows of the mammoth sunflowers. Since we've been in Kentucky, I've had some success growing a few rows in our front yard by the porch. So that's the picture on the top right is of my two boys standing there by the sunflowers. I mean, they seriously get 10, 12 feet tall, easy. It's amazing to watch. So again, I'm just back in the cut file. Some scrapbookers do this and make it look so easy. I mean, just no problem. Kind of outline it with the pencil, cut it out, boom, it's perfect. I don't know, I'm just not that graceful. So I cut and fuss until I'm happy with it, or until I just give up. But this one I think I did pretty good. There's no real big edges sticking out underneath any of the pretty pattern paper. So, and most of the paper is from the Everyday Musings collection by Pink Fresh Studio. And the other papers, I believe, are from the Sweet and Simple from Pink Fresh Studio also. So again, just backing it. I debated a long time whether to back the actual heart, the full heart, and I'm so glad I did. I think the two different shades of green are really nice together. So I'm glad I took the time to do that one also. I try to scrapbook chronologically, so when I saw that I hadn't done these yet, I started to panic. Like, this was, July. This was in July. Those flowers are almost full bloom by the end of July. So I'm like, let's get going, Jody, and start wrapping the year up. Valentine's will be passing when this is available to watch, so I'm excited for some of those pictures. And then, of course, St. Patrick's Day is around the corner. But I don't think schools have a St. Patrick's Day party, so so we might have to have some St. Patrick's Day fun here at the house. So again, I am cutting and fussing. Maybe it just takes practice. I don't do this very often, and that's probably why I'm not very good at it. Okay. Oh, no, found another piece. There we go. So now I'm going to back that whole heart on the inside. And I love that paper. It's like a geometric leaf shape. It's very interesting. I did pretty good that first go around, probably because it's a big giant piece. And then my pencil broke, if you didn't notice. Yay, it fits. A little more glue, those little teeny tiny fine liner points are really helpful for really any kind of crafting. I like that little bottle pretty good. My crafty friend Kate gave it to me to try, so 2 thumbs up, Kate. So now that I'm done with the cut file, I'm going to pay some attention to my pictures. I did not want to cut off any of the sunflowers, so the picture's kind of skinny, but with some layers in it behind it, I think it looks just fine. Now, I know a lot of people only scrapbook like perfect pictures, perfect lighting, everybody's looking forward, smiling, but that's not my that's not my reality. I have 2 boys. I snap when I can, and really that's the best I could do. I don't mind not having great pictures to scrap. I think this is how we really were. This is how I want them to remember how life was. They didn't always look, when I asked them to to look at me. They didn't always smile. They were never standing still. And I think that's okay. That's how it goes. And they're my memories, so I'm going to scrap them however I want. And I mean, I could just be jealous because I don't know how to take good pictures. I've never taken a class or anything. I just point and snap. There are those acrylic words from one of the summer's hip kit club. It says summer sunshine. I thought it was perfect. I love the font. It's a little skinny. It may get lost a little bit with those geometric leaves, but I like it. I think it turned out nice. Here I'm just placing some things around. Those little tabs are from the Everyday Musing collection by Pink Fresh Studio. I believe the flowers are too. There was some gold hearts I pulled. This is the word alphas we got. Again, from Pink Fresh Studio, you see the enamel shapes from Shamel, her Head in the Clouds, I believe. So I'm just layering a few of these small pieces. Just gives it some dimension, a little bit of color. My friend Amanda says I have a definite scrapbook style. So I've been trying to notice the things I do over and over again. And layering under my picture, I think, is something I like to do. And that mint color is just beautiful. I love that tone on tone. I'm wondering if it would have been better the other way, the dark background. Too late. I think it looks fine. Trying to nestle that to the left. I can't wait to plant the seeds we saved from those sunflowers. I picked the tallest, biggest one to save. I can't wait to get those beauties in the ground. And the acrylic pieces stayed on just fine. They weren't too heavy. I'm just using the Scotch tacky glue. That's what's in my little bottle there. And it was not a problem. I also found some little acrylic hearts. I found some pink ones and a bigger yellow one. I thought they looked cute on those flowers. Again, just some more dimension, some texture, and color. I love the die cut pieces in this collection. They're so dreamy. I love the soft colors. That one said, super love this. And the one on the picture on the left corner says, where my heart belongs. I put a little bit of adhesive foam in the back of those hearts. They match perfectly to the gold alpha words there. And I do use some of the hearts from that and from the Chamel shapes. Wasn't sure what color to use, but the yellow ones won, and I'm glad. I thought about more colors, and there are the the gold puffy hearts. And of course, last but certainly not least, Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine. And I was very reserved, very proud of myself. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week, okay? Bye.